I got a score today. For the bulk vending machines, I seen an ad over on the old Facema Booker and got a hold of the cat, went out, picked up this bad boy. Check it out. So we got us here an 8 vending machine rack, toys, stickers, tattoos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 selections in the sticker tattoos. This one's got an issue with the coin neck. I bet that's an easy fix. I'll get that open and figure out what that is. Clickety split. Got another toy machine, a 75 center. Both of these are Northwesterns. Not sure this is important notice at a Sega amusement. I don't know. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Northwestern Super 60s. 2 of them are set up for 50 cents. 3 of them are set up for a quarter. I got a drill. 1, 2, 3 locks. And then this one needs to be drilled. And this one needs to be drilled. This was already opened up. And the toy machine on either end was already opened up. But when we were moving this, I could hear the quarters in it. So there's some money in there to be had. I'm going to get everything set up. I'm going to pull this machine off of it so I have good access to these 3 and we don't want to accidentally break anything. So yeah, let's do that. This sucker's pretty heavy. Now we took all of the tattoos and stickers out of it, plus the weights that go into it. But it's still significantly heavy, even with all of the inventory and weights out of it. Alrighty, that is out of the way. Let's get the drill. Alright, I'll probably time-lapse this as best I can. Fingers crossed that we don't drill too far down into it and mess up the locking rod. Wow, that's a rock. Wow, brutal. Boy, I'm gonna try a different bit. That thing seems like it's just epic dull. Well, that didn't work out so well. Well, why is that not wanting to lock down? Well, now you should be letting go. Trying not to drill too deep into it. I don't want to tear up the lock rod.
A few moments later.
All right, well, it ain't pretty, but it's off of there. Let's see what is hiding in the bottom of this yucky container of gumballs. Well, this is actually sour bombs or whatever. Gross. Okay, all right. We got one quarter out of that machine. The atomic sour balls is what they were. I probably jacked that thing up pretty good, but it is what it is. It had to come out of there. So, all right, moving on to the next one. Well, that's interesting. I've never seen one come apart quite like that before. I think I killed that battery already. I just put that in too.
A few moments later.
Alright, I finally got this machine open. It had, what is that, $1.30. Five quarters and a nickel. I got one more of these Northwestern Super 60s left, and then I got to try to get into these two Super 80s and see what kind of change is in there. When we moved it, I know I heard change moving around. I certainly hope that it was more than this.
A few moments later.
All right, day 2 of trying to get this machine opened up. I had to stop last night. I smoked all of my drill bits. Went today, picked up some new bits. Got this machine. I just got the top released off of this one. So let's see what kind of money's in it. Let me set you guys down right here real quick, or try to set you guys down. Over here. All right, there we go. All right, let's see what we got in this thing. Oh yeah. Okay. There's a little bit in there. And some floating loose around in the bottom of the machine. That's a win. I don't know exactly how much is in here yet, but heck yeah, I'll take it. Every dollar that comes out of this machine gets me just a teensy bit little closer to recovering the value of what I paid for the machines. Now, I scored these off of Facebook, and I'm not gonna tell you exactly what I paid for it, but if you're smart enough to do some math, these machines cost me, let me see, what is it now, at 50 cents a sticker, I'll have to sell 400 stickers to recover my investment. But yeah, that's not too shabby, I don't think. I mean, there's probably $7 or $8 there, maybe 10. Heck yeah, I'll take it. I will take it. And I managed to not destroy the barrel for the barrel lock. So, yeah, I just need a new lock, and this one's ready to rock. Got toys in it already and everything. This is great, because between this one and this one over here, just those two toy machines have enough inventory in them to pay for what I've got into this machine. And then this tattoo sticker machine came with probably 4 times the amount of inventory that's required to cover the cost of this entire setup. So let's get this other lock drilled out and see what's in that one. All right, let's see if we can get this thing off here without the camera falling. This has actually been a really good learning experience for me, drilling these locks out, because while I have done it in the past, this has allowed me to do enough of it to where I'm actually starting to develop a technique on how to get into these. This last couple that I did, I absolutely just boogered the barrel assembly that the lock goes into. So we'd like to avoid that if at all possible. That should be enough. No. Nope. All right, fine. Bang. Nope. Still ain't letting go. I still got one tumbler that has not freed itself. Well, the last one I didn't bother to have the camera on, and that thing came right off. This one, I got the camera running, and it's gonna fight me. Big surprise, right? It did too, man. It popped right loose. And this one is not going to do that. All right. There we go. The technique still needs some work, but it's coming along. There we go. I think that got it. I think that got it. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, I still got to unscrew that out of there. I just didn't want to get all those metal shavings down into the toys. Alright, so there it is. Whoa, don't drop it now. But that is what had to be drilled out of there. And it's great too, because this new technique that I'm using, I don't have to replace the locking rod. I didn't jack this thing up when I was drilling it out, so cool beans. Okay, it is time for the moment of the truth. Let's see what this bad boy's got in it. All right, there's some in there, but don't look like there's any laying loose in this one like there was the other machine. No. Nope, what's in the bucket is all there is. Okay, fair enough. It is what it is. I ain't gonna get mad. You know, free money's free money. I'll take it where I can get it. Feel me on that. I know you do. I know you do. So, yeah. Right there, a little bit of change. And a little bit of change in there. We'll take it, man. I'll get it where I can get it. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get this thing put back together. Clickety split like. Boom, there we go. Managed to save the barrel for the lock. That's a good thing. And I got this guy here still needs to be open. As you can see, I jacked that barrel lock up bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and bust that out of there real quick, and I'll turn the camera back on when I see how much is in there. Boy, this guy was a nightmare to get off. As you can see, I mangled that one up real nice. Ugh. Ugh. Joy. Not fun. Hey, all right. That's a nice sight to see, though. That is a nice sight to see indeed. Check that out. So there's, and just so you know that I didn't just take all of what I already pulled out and just dump in there. This is what I already pulled out. So we're at $28.50 now that I've pulled from this machine, plus whatever that big old pile of quarters is. So let me get this all tallied up, and I'll give you the total of what I ended up pulling out of my repurposed find. This is a great find, guys. If you're out there, don't give up, man. I keep an eye on Marketplace every single day. I'm on there a couple times a day, watching for opportunities to post up. This is not the first score that I've landed by just being persistent and using my due diligence, keeping an eye out. Now, this particular setup, some other people made sure that I didn't miss out on this one, and God bless them, man. I appreciate those people so much. You guys are so incredible for the effort that you're putting in to my adventure. Let me get this money squared away. $67.50 was what ended up coming out of that machine, not including the inventory that came with it. So if I was to sit and count up all the inventory, it's probably about $250 more than what I have invested in it. The moral of the story is, keep an eye out on the Facebook Marketplace, keep an eye out on the groups, and build your reputation amongst the community to where when other people see this, they get a hold of you first. That's what happened here. I didn't see this first. Somebody else did. They messaged me and said, hey, check this out. Are you interested in this? I said, hells yeah, I am. Of course I am. So I went and grabbed it, and then got a nice, happy surprise bonus that there was $67.50 inside the machine. Now, I'm going to use that $67.50 in cash to buy up all the new locks that I need. There's a couple of other small pieces that need to be replaced, but the inventory that's in it will more than cover what I have in the machine, plus extra. So, yeah, there is still money to be made in bulk vending. Be sure to live your lives to the fullest. Anything less is an injustice to yourself and every single person around you. I'm Paul Riley. Try harder, fail forward. We do vending machines, man. Stay free, America, if you can.